Alright, so we're up at camp this weekend and gonna be heading out to do a little bit of brook trout fishing. The stream, it just got some water last night, so it went up a little bit, but Dan was out yesterday and the water's low. So we're gonna be using some stealthy tactics, using the mono rig. You can read about the mono rig on troutbitten.com. And today we're just gonna go over some different stealth tactics that we like to use. Hopefully catch a few nice brook trout. This stream is just fantastic. So many plunge pulls, great runs. So hoping to get it done today on the mono rig.
First little brookie of the morning here. Still colored up from the fall. Getting close to winter here. It's mid-November. These fish are done spawning. So pretty. Ridiculously pretty fish. Let's get him back in. There he goes. Man, do I love those fish. Absolutely beautiful fish. Let's get a picture of this guy. Just look how pretty that thing is in the net. Just the white fins. That's easily one of the prettiest brook trout I ever caught in my life. Let's get him back in. Still pretty lively. Jeez. There you go. Yeah. Goes. Wow, that was awesome. So I mean, this run, I said to Doug as soon as we came up on this run, I was like, if we don't catch a fish out of here, then we're just not going to catch any fish today. It's perfect little tail out stretch of water, but pretty much right at the top, right where it starts to empty in. Just cast it out there. Pretty much my last cast in this pool, and took it right away. Let's see if we can catch a couple more.
Alright, so I want to take a quick moment to just show a prime example. Dan just fished these great runs right here, and he was really able to, this pocket water, guide his fly down through those riffles, where there so many of the time there's brook trout holding behind those rocks. This long leader setup is perfect for situations like that, especially on a small stream, where if you're using a traditional setup, the fly line is really kind of cumbersome. So the longer leader you have, the less drag you're going to have. You're able to use your rod tip to appropriately guide your fly down through those pockets and hook into a few fish.
Slip through the net, classic. It's a little guy, pretty fish, super vibrant colors on her, but yeah, not those orange tips, a little bit, not as pretty as the last one, but On the green weenie again, mono rig and a little bit of pocket water. So let's get her back in the water. Sweet. And yeah, just in that pocket water again. Little piece of water over there. You can definitely tell that, you can tell where the big fish hold and where the little fish hold on this stream, it seems like. The big fish are holding more so towards the top of the long runs, and the smaller fish are kind of tucked in behind rocks in the smaller little pockets. So I'm gonna keep fishing. I have a feeling this run up here, that's what I'm talking about. I think that could produce a big fish. So let's go check it out.
So Dan and I were walking along here, and we saw this amazing undercut bank. We were on our way to the next pool, but that's an area that just looks like there's fish in it. So what I did is I snuck up, got real low, crouched on that rock, cast it into there, and led my fly underneath that undercut bank. And on the first cast, the first pass through, I had a fish on. It was a smaller fish. Sometimes it's tough for those little fish to be hooked on one of these smaller hooks right here, or a larger hook, I should say. And it ended up getting off, but that's just a prime example of fantastic brook trout habitat. All right, so I just hooked into the first one that was worth filming for me. All mine were super small. This guy, super, super pretty fish. Beautiful fish. Nice male. And off he goes. Holy man, he's right under you, Dan.
Is he?
Yeah.
Where's he at?
Literally.
Oh, there he goes. I just felt him go.
He was sitting right under your waders, but hey, I have never met a brook trout that could resist a well-placed green weenie.
That is so true.
It's a big one.
So another thing that Doug and I really like to do whenever we're brook trout fishing is if we get a good drift through a hole and we know we covered that entire hole, chances are there's not a fish in there because these things are like piranhas. They'll eat pretty much anything you put in there. So when we're brook trout fishing, we don't really pick apart the water like we do when we're fishing for brown trout on maybe a stream that's a little bit more pressured. But like we said, if you get a good drift through a hole, probably not a fish in there, just keep moving upstream.
Pretty one. Let's get her back in the water. Quick release.
Again, right kind of on the edge of that run right there, right in the seam. So we're getting close to where we're going to step out here.
We're gonna about wrap it up for the day here. We feel so fortunate to have a camp up here in north central Pennsylvania. It was just a great weekend overall. In Pennsylvania, we're so lucky as a state to have so many wonderful trout streams all across the state of Pennsylvania, especially here in north central and central PA. You can look at a stretch of water and almost guarantee that there's going to be wild trout in that stretch in this part of the state. Even if they're small, you know there are going to be some beautiful fish. So again, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.